Welcome to my channel Storyloom. Like and subscribe if you are horrified by the video.
I moved into the old house last month, lured by cheap rent and the promise of solitude. The previous tenant had left behind a few things, most of which I tossed, except for one. A mannequin standing in the corner of the bedroom, too large to move easily. Its blank face and rigid stance creeped me out, but I figured I'd deal with it later. The first few nights I slept fine, but then things started shifting. I'd wake up to find the mannequin facing my bed, though I swore I had turned it toward the wall before sleeping. At first, I blamed my own forgetfulness. Then came the noises, soft scraping sounds in the dead of night, like something dragging against the floor. I convinced myself it was the house settling until I saw the marks. Long, thin scratches trailing from the mannequin's feet to my bed. One night, my blanket slipped off. Half asleep, I reached for it, but my hand brushed against something cold. I bolted upright, heart hammering. The mannequin was closer, right at the foot of my bed. My breath hitched as I fumbled for my phone, its dim light casting eerie shadows. I forced myself to laugh. Maybe I had sleepwalked. Maybe I had moved it without remembering. I wanted to believe that. But deep down, I knew better. I decided to test it. Before bed, I placed a thin line of flour around the mannequin's feet. If it moved, I'd see footprints. The idea felt ridiculous, but I had to be sure. That night, I barely slept, heart pounding with every creak of the house. When I finally dared to check in the morning, my stomach dropped. The flour was undisturbed, but the mannequin had moved again, now standing beside my closet. I tried to ignore it, bury myself in routine. But each night, the distance between us grew smaller. One evening, I came home late and found it standing in the hallway. That night, I locked my bedroom door, piling furniture against it. I woke up gasping, knocking, soft, deliberate. From inside my room, every muscle in my body screamed to stay still. I reached for my phone with shaking hands, turning on the flashlight. The mannequin was right beside my bed. I didn't scream, I couldn't. My body was frozen, throat locked tight. Then, as if responding to my fear, the mannequin's fingers twitched. That was it. I grabbed my keys and ran. I didn't even pack. I just left. By morning, I called the landlord, demanding answers. He hesitated before sighing. "You stayed longer than most," he admitted. "They never make it past the first week." I moved out that day. And as I drove past the house one last time, I glanced up at the bedroom window. The mannequin was standing there, watching me leave. I pressed the gas pedal harder,